What's going on, trucking junkies? We are here in Tulsa at Home Depot, number blah 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 blah. I have no idea what number store this is. It's on my paperwork. Doesn't really matter. Oh, we were about, I don't know, about an hour 10 early. And the guy said, "You're here a little early, aren't you?" Like, dude, by the time I go to the bathroom and get all this stuff off, it'll be pretty close to noon. Yes, it will. Oh man. So I got through Dallas last night, and I was gonna park at the rest area just over the Oklahoma border, the Texas-Oklahoma border, right? But I needed fuel. So I pulled into there's a Love's not that far away from Denison, Texas. And the next one was like 40 miles down the road, right past the rest area that I wanted to stop at. And I was getting pretty low on fuel. I was down in my last eighth, which I don't normally go down that far, but it's just how that happened yesterday. And I pull into that Love's to get some fuel last night, and it was a complete crap show. There were people everywhere. That thing was the smallest Love's I've ever seen. Truck sitting in the fuel lane, and I only had like 45 minutes left on my clock, and I was 35 miles away from where I wanted to stop. And that late at night, and it was like 7 o'clock at night, right? That late at night, that close to Dallas, you're not gonna find any parking. That is for dang sure. Don't even try. You got to go on up to Oklahoma, you know. But so I pulled in there, and I didn't have time to wait on somebody to move out the fuel island. So I just left and went on to the rest station, or the rest stop, and parked it last night. I was like right on the E, right? But I knew I only had 4 miles to go this morning to go get some fuel, so I wasn't really sweating it, right? And this morning I get up, and it's like 7 o'clock. Get off there, Jeremy. It's like 7 o'clock, and I start rolling, and I roll down to the Love's, and they were doing construction, and I missed the stinking turn. So I had to go down to another overpass, and by this time I'm sweating bullets like, man, I hope I don't run out of fuel. Oh, but I made it. And then I made it here. So no big deal. I knew by then, I knew by the time I turned around and I got going back, I knew I was gonna make it, because whether I ran out of fuel or not, it was walking distance at that time. This thing was gonna make it to the fuel island no matter what. But everything worked out. I don't normally let the fuel get that low. Normally I'm getting fuel when it hits a quarter of a tank. But yesterday it just didn't happen that way. No big deal. Come on off there. So hopefully they'll unload me as soon as I get this stuff off here, and we can head to Fort Smith, get a load, and go home. I think this weekend's gonna be just I'm gonna go try to see my parents, and other than that, it's gonna be a whole lot of doing nothing, I hope. I'm tired. I want to get a little bit of rest. We've been running and doing stuff the past couple of weeks with Halloween and Razorback games and that kind of stuff. So this week they're playing University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. Now a lot of people are saying, oh, it's just going to be a walkover. Don't underestimate those Pine Bluff people, man. They're trying to prove something. They're going to go out there and not leave anything for the locker room, that's for sure. They might go out there and kick them in the teeth or something, I don't know. But if I were Arkansas, I wouldn't underestimate them, especially the way they've been playing. Oh, get off there. There we go. That's one side. Come on, you. Oh, I got about 2 hours left, or 2.5 hours left in my book. I gotta find another book to read or to listen to. Any suggestions? Leave a comment down below if you've read a good book or listened to a good book here lately. I like in-depth books. Lots of detail. They can be big long books, I don't care. Some of the Ken Follett books that I listened to were 40 hours long. It's a long book. I listened to them at 1 1/4 speed, so I get through them pretty quick. Some people listen to books at twice the speed of the reader normally reads it, and I don't know how they do that, man. You don't get any of the inflections in the voice and you know, meanings and stuff like that, tones. But 1 1/2 seems to be or 1 1/4 seems to be about the right speed. You still get pauses and stuff like that. At 2 times the speed, you can't get any pauses or anything. It's just one sentence right after another. But I like history, sci-fi, fantasy, stuff like that. It can be technical. I'm not a Harlequin novel type of guy. I don't want to listen to any Danielle Steele stuff. Thank you very much. Anything that came out with a photo of Fabio on it back in the 80s, you can keep it. Fabio. That storage unit must have got the leftover paint from Home Depot. Got the same colors. They bought it in bulk. We are being unloaded. See? You can see it in the mirror. You can see it in this mirror. Or you can see it in that mirror. Or I could just go like this. Go like that. You can see it. We have a job. We're going to Fort Smith to pick up some bar. That's got to be in Louisiana. He's singing. That does not have to be in Louisiana until Tuesday. Tuesday. It's 400 and something miles. Well, why they're giving me 3 days off? Well, one day I'll have to leave on Monday, but god dang. I'll call the fleet manager, make sure this is right. That's a long time to go 400 and something miles. We're gonna be unloaded here in a few minutes. Then we're on our way. Mission number 1 for the day accomplished. Let's get going. We're in Fort Smith, waiting. It's a no tarp load, so, you know, take me about 15 minutes to secure this up after I get parked again. Easy. Looks like small stuff too. Apparently I have 10 bundles. Hopefully they don't stack it. That might be interesting. But anyway, we're gonna wait for them to give us a call or send us a message, tell us where to go. We'll get it all done up.